Picks of the week.
I have a MacBook Pro, and many of our viewers do web broadcasts using programs like Wirecast and all these other different softwares out there. But one of the big problems that Mac users have is the lack of driver support for Logitech HD webcams or even the Microsoft webcams. You could plug them in, they'll work, but you really don't have any control over the settings of the camera. I know, Eric, have you ever tried this, plugging in a Logitech webcam, and you really can't do anything with adjusting the colors?
That's why I've stayed away from them, for exactly that reason. You can't adjust it.
So about a couple of months ago, I found the free app out there, and it really didn't work too well for me to control it. And I looked in the marketplace, and courtesy goes to one of my viewers for finding this. In the Mac App Store, there's an application called Webcam Settings. I'm going to pull it up here. It's called Webcam Settings. It's a couple bucks. That's the only downfall of this, that it's not really cheap, but it allows you to control all your camera settings. You're talking about exposure time, gain, even aperture. I mean, it's crazy how much control you could have with this camera. The brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, sharpness, the gamma settings, the white balance. You could also go into advanced mode and you could change it manually. It really, really helps when you have a camera that you really can't control. Even with the FaceTime camera that's built in, you really can't control much of the white balance and everything. So this does it all for you.
That's great. I'd really like, especially even with the built-in FaceTime. You're right. I'd love to be able to set, like for a video chat, set the white balance or set the exposure so it doesn't like focus on the background or something.
And the reason why I found this is because a lot of our viewers, they use something like Wirecast and they're streaming and they can't really control the white balance of the camera, because they're kind of stuck with whatever it's grabbing, and it's not really accurate. So now you can control it. It's $7.99 in the marketplace, in the App Store, marketplace, App Store, BlackBerry World. Let's just call them all that. And it's $7.99. It's not really cheap, but I think it's well worth it if you're using your webcam on a daily basis and you want to kind of control the settings. You want to have some sort of manual controls on this thing. Well worth it. $7.99. It's called Webcam Settings. It's the one with the all different colors with the webcam. So that's my pick